Alright everyone, here we are with another video by 999 and Dreamed On, and what I'm going to show you today is what I've been working on the server Land of Blocks. In this server we have PvP, which is player versus player for those that do not know, and there are factions, which is basically groups of people that can work together and against each other and so on and so forth. Kind of like making little kingdoms. Basically though, uh, the our faction has a sky base that is going down, and I'm being shot by a skeleton at the moment. Um, and while they're doing that, I decided to come over and make my own little project, and it turned out to be a 100 by 100 area, and of course, to supply food over here, which is quite a distance from the main base, I had to make a farm for food and whatever else while gathering materials. This is only a temporary farm. I have a better, more fancy farm down further, which I will show shortly. And then a little mining operation, because it is going down to bedrock. But before we get into any of that, we have a small little base here with a lot of storage, because basically we will be storing a lot of stuff. Now, a lot of this material that we have went to the sky base to be used already. And then we'll have some more after some time. Because this, it's excavating quite a big piece of land. But we'll get into that later. Well, maybe we won't. Actually, no, we won't get into that later. So let's just continue on. Basically, what we have here is we dug out a section of the 100 by 100 area because it's not full. There's still more to dig out. I roofed the entire area because it needed it, I think. And then I can do with it whatever I want. I took from the mined area and I built a little farmhouse of sorts, garden, if you want to call it that. And with that, I have, a fancy-ish looking place to gather food. And it will likely expand as we finish, the rest of the 100 by 100 area. But for now, what we have here is, sugar cane, obviously. Okay, it's symmetrical on each side of this, and it's all lit by the jack-o'-lanterns. The centerpiece is, probably the most fancy part of it. The cocoa beans here work more like lanterns than the redstone lanterns, in my opinion. But, it depends on the texture pack, I suppose. I use default because, well, quite a few reasons. One of them being so people always know what is what. They don't have to, guess if they don't use the right texture pack. Something to keep a note, this farm, that the potatoes, the carrots, and the wheat on both deals on the other side, which I will show shortly, is composed of an 8 by 8 blocks of dirt. Well, 8 by 8 dirt slabs, whatever. I don't know exactly what you would call it because, yeah. Either way, it's 8 by 8 for dirt, and there's water under the walls for all of this. And to get this to be not exactly just, squares all the time, or, plain, basically what I have is it goes out 8 here, but the corner piece doubles to another 8 by 8 laid out ground, so that the two squares intersect with each other at this one corner. This can, give it not just, the plain square, square, square. Okay, it has a little diamond effect to it because of this right here. Well, the thing about diamonds is they're just squares turned sideways, diagonal. There you go. Anyway, so Then, after that, to make it not all square over there, we have this little rectangle of 4 with water on each side of the walls that point outwards. And this is all symmetrical. It would look different if you were looking on it. I mean, you'd be able to see it if you were just looking on it, but you aren't, obviously. Now, we have pumpkins here, and melons on the other side, because, just symmetry, so to speak, in the fact that, you can't have all the stuff everywhere. Like, if I had carrots everywhere for all 4 of these places, I would not have room for the wheat or the potatoes and so on and so forth. Anyway, going on. So, melons over here, pumpkins over there, wheat over here, while the carrots and potatoes are over there. And then, in the back, we have sugarcane, and in the front we have sugarcane. And then in the middle, we have our netherwort, our mushrooms, and our cocoa beans. And then on the top of the roof area would be the tree farm. And at some point, I'm probably under this farm, I would make a mob farm, which would bring everything to a point that is undetermined at the moment, because I don't know where I want it to drop. But that is a possible plan, and that way we can get more materials and items as need be for the build of the skybase. Anyway, so tell me what you guys think about this farm. Leave comments, and I hope you like what you see. So, see you guys next time.